Hi guys, welcome to Byte Official. And so this video is about my laptop that's over here. So this laptop is basically as old as my channel itself, and this is the one thing that I started my channel with. I started my channel with just this laptop, and then I used my phone as well, and then I kept on adding accessories. And it has been close to 5.5 years, and yeah, this laptop is still going on. So this story dates back to basically 7 months ago when I made a very important decision regarding my laptop. Even before that, I basically used to upgrade my laptop, but that was basically simple upgrades like the SSD, the RAM sticks, etc. But then it hit me that the screen of my laptop was also not up to the mark now because it was around 5 years old and my laptop had a VA panel which was at 60 Hz. The colors were washed out, and yeah, I wanted something better. So what did I do? Yes, I upgraded this entire screen of my laptop, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can upgrade your screen. So your screen might be broken, might not be broken, but in my case the screen was not broken, but yeah, it had some scratches, and yeah, I just wanted to upgrade because I was spending close to 6 hours on my laptop every day, and yeah, I was tired looking at that screen. Currently, I don't know if you can see this or not because you can only see the screen recording, but currently I am viewing my laptop in an IPS display which is at 120 Hz. So yes, I upgraded from a VA panel to an IPS and from 60 Hz to top 120 Hz. Okay, so see how you can do that. So basically I used this website Laptop Screen, and the good part about this website is that this website ships all over the world, and it has basically screens for all laptops, tablets, etc. So you can basically find any screen over here. And the bad thing about this website is that since it is from US and Canada and China also, some screens come from China as well, so you have to pay customs. Okay, so the shipping charges are there, and yeah, custom is also there. So I'll going to explain you everything, how to look for the perfect screen, how to upgrade it or to use the same screen, and what all charges you need to pay and how to make everything. Okay, so let's get started. So first I've come here at this website. Okay, and first thing that I'll do is to search for my laptop. Okay, so I have an Asus FX503VD DM111T. So that is the full name for my laptop. You can search for your laptop's name. So yeah, I'll go to Asus from the laptop brands. And yeah, this site is a bit slow as well. That is another problem. Okay, so here are all the models, and mine does not lie here. So I'll go to other Asus models. Yeah. So now see, now you can select the first character of your Asus model. So mine starts with F. It is FX503 VD. So I'll go to F from here. So now I selected F. Now I can go down and I can search for my model. So the next letter is X. So first we have all the numbers. And yeah, my mouse is also making this weird noise. I think the next number to upgrade is my mouse only. But yeah, this mouse is even as old as my laptop, and yeah, it has been a long way. So FX503. So I have 502 over here. And FX02. Let me find it. Yeah, here I have FX503 series at the bottom. And here I have FX503V, and mine is FX503VD. So I'll go to here. So see, this is my laptop, and you have two options for this, matte or glossy. So I originally have matte, but changing this won't change much. Like see, matte means that there will be no glare on the screen, and glossy will have glares on it. But yeah, the color reproduction is better in glossy screens than in matte. So I don't need to go over here, do much over here. So the thing that I want to do is to come here. Okay, so see these two. So first is this. You need a 30 pin video connector. Okay, so you have to check for your laptop which video connector it uses. So here you can get that information. So for me it's 30 pin. Okay, so this I need to note down, 30-pin video connector. And the next is I need to watch this image carefully. So whichever screen I purchase, I need to ensure that this video connector is at this location only. It shouldn't be on the opposite side, else the display cable will not reach till there. So the video connector should be over here only. And notice these points of mounting. So this should also be similar. Okay, the same. The point should be exactly on these 4 places and not on this side for me, because yeah, if I choose a screen which has different points or a different connector or a different location of them, then yeah, it won't fit. So I saw this carefully. Now what you can do is you can search for, basically here you will have upgrade options as well. Okay, so here see, this is what I got, 120 hertz IPS, and I can see this is something new that has come up now. But what I basically did was, you can check this out. Okay, so currently it is IPS TN panel IPS. So here also you can see, but it's out of stock, right? So now you have this, so you don't need to do much searching. But in my case, 7 months ago, this wasn't there. So what I did was I searched for similar series. So I know that my laptop is basically, the model is same as ROG version. Okay, it's just not got the ROG tag. It is a bit cheaper than it. So I searched for this laptop. This was the perfect fit. Asus ROG GX 501 VS. Okay, and you can see this is still in stock. So yeah, if you search in that way, you can get to this as well. So here you can see I have the same location of all the 4 connecting points, and the pin is also in the same location over here. And this is also a 30-pin video connector. So this is perfect. And wow, we have this as well. So yeah, I have the 120 hertz IPS only, which I took, okay, from here. And you can see the current pricing over here. In USD it is $104.99. So basically I ordered this laptop on the 18th of August. And then see what all happened and what all prices I had to pay for this laptop. So see, if I come to here and if I go to this slide, so see, I ordered this on 18th August, okay, in 2023, not in 2024, because now we are in the Feb of 2024, and this is what I had to pay at that time. At that time the price was 99.99 USD, and plus I had to pay 41.51 US dollars for shipping. So this is one of the major expenses here. So this, see, the laptop price is okay, right? That's fine, we can deal with that, that's not a problem. But the problem comes when we have to pay this shipping also. Okay, you can see this is basically around half the price of the laptop. Okay, so it total came out at $141.5, and this was not yet over, because you can see this is just shipping charges, okay, and insurance. Customs is not included here, and I was not aware of this as well at that time. I thought, okay, this is how much I need to shell off, and I paid it. Then comes the next week, that is 22nd August. On that day I got several emails from FedEx and this duty notification as well from FedEx. So here you can see that on 22nd my laptop screen arrived at India, but it was yet to reach me. So once it arrived at India, it was like cleared for customs. Then FedEx asked me for the custom tax, and that you can see over here, it's 4,866 rupees. Okay, this is the rupees, now dollars. Okay, so this is what I had to pay once my screen reached India, because if I do not pay this, then I won't receive my laptop screen. Okay, so yeah, now if you include this custom with the shipping charges, then you can see it is more or less exceeding the price of the screen itself, right? Around the same price as the screen. Okay, so the next slide, see, this is how much I need to shell off first. So $141.5, and I'm taking 83 rupees per dollar, because yeah, once you pay this amount, you have to pay a bit more, because you also have to pay the currency conversion fee as well, to convert your currency from Indian rupees to the US dollars, and 4866 for the taxes and custom. Okay, so it total came out at 16,610 rupees for me. And then just one icing on the cake was that I got a small $20 discount from laptop screen, but this is something which is very subjective. You may get this, you may not get this. Okay, so don't take my word and then say like go for it. Okay, so this is something which you might get. Okay, so why did I get this? So I got an offer from laptop screen that I can make a video on the installation of the laptop screen, and I can share it with them. And if I make a video in the proper format, then I'll get a $20 discount. So this was basically like a cashback. So I got this back in my account, and here I've converted it into INR, and here I've used 80 instead of 83 because now in this case also again we have to pay some fee for conversion from US dollars to INR. So yeah, so if I subtract this, so this is basically approximate amounts, okay, and so approximately the entire screen replacement costed me 15,000 rupees and 2 hours of efforts to basically install the screen. So now let's move to the next part of the video where I'm going to show you how to install the screen in short. Okay, so this will be a very quick demo. Okay, and if you want to see the complete video on my laptop screen installation, you can find it linked in the description of the video and in the... Okay, so in order to replace the laptop screen, you will need your old laptop and a couple of tools. That is a PH000 screwdriver, this one. Then you will need a card to open up the screen. I am using this card, but it would be better if you have your old debit card, credit card, Metro card, etc. You can use that. You will need two prying tools to pry open the cover, the plastic one, and then you will also need a tweezer. Okay, so let's get started. So before opening up the screen, what I'll do first is that I'm going to open up the back panel, because first of all we need to disconnect the battery. So here is my laptop, and let me... Okay, so from here I'm going to quickly remove the screws from the back panel, and first I'm removing the service plate over here, which hides the SSD, HDD and the RAM slots. So here you can note down the position of all these screws, and you can see that all the screws are not of the same size as well. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to keep them separate. Okay, so I'm going to classify the screws as according to their sizes and keep them so that I can easily assemble it later on. And here you can see I have disconnected the HDD over here, and now using the prying tool I need to just pry open the laptop. So yeah, this thing you need to do very carefully because sometimes we may risk breaking the clips, which are again made up of plastic. Okay, so here you can see the battery clip, and we have to just gently disconnect it. So you can use the screwdriver and just pull at these tabs over here, the two tabs, one by one. And let me use my hands only because yeah, this is a bit stuck. And yes, see, these tabs came out and the battery is now disconnected from the system. Okay, so now we need to remove the front cover, which is protecting the screen. So you can see there will be two small flaps which will be attached magnetically to the covers of the screw. So I first removed them using the tweezers, and now we can use our screwdrivers to quickly get rid of them. So once that is done, now we have to again use our prying tool in order to open up the cover. And again we need to keep in mind that these things are made up of plastic and we may risk breaking the clips. So till here it's done. And now for the most difficult part. So here you can see actually what's the problem is that in my laptop this base is stuck to the screen using glue. So I need to use a credit card type of thing to get rid of it. We'll have 4 screws. Okay, so here is the first one, second one, third one and the fourth one. Okay, so let me open them. So here now I need to quickly remove all the 4 screws which is securing the screen to the frame, and once the screws are removed we will be able to disconnect the screen from the frame. The screen came off, and here I have the connector, so I just need to remove off this tape from the connector. And there is yet another tape over here, so just remove off all the tapes from it and then pull it off. Okay, So pull off this connector from here, and now I can remove the screen. So here is our new screen, and let me unbox it now. So here is my new 120Hz IPS panel display, and right now you can see this is glossy, which is due to the fact that this has a screen protector on it. So let me just install this now quickly. So I just need to match this connector and plug it in. And then we need to secure this with a piece of tape. So you can use a new tape if you have, or you can use the previous tape only to just tear it off and secure it over here. Okay, so this is done. So now that we have put the display cable in the display, now I am going to put this back onto the frame. I am not going to basically screw all the screws. I am just screwing them lightly, and then we are going to test it. And one important step that I have missed over here is that I should have removed the protective film over here. But at that time I was just thinking that this display is only glossy and the protective film has nothing to do with it, and it will basically protect my display. But yeah, after removing the protective film, you can see that the display will be again matte. So for that I'll first flip this over and connect the battery. So for connecting the battery, let me just show you from here only. So here I had the battery connector. I will just insert it into this and then secure this in place. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, the laptop has lighted up. Let's wait for signal on the screen. Okay, so you can see the screen booted up finally. And let me just launch it once. So you can see the screen is working perfectly fine, although this is a glossy one, whereas the earlier one was matte black. Okay, so this is on, and here you can see my screen is working perfectly fine, no issues at all. So let me go to settings and find display over here, display settings. So you can see the resolution full HD 1920 into 1080. That's the maximum that this screen can go up to. And under advanced display, you can see this is an 8-bit RGB panel with 120 Hz. So now this screen is at 120 Hz, as you can see. So here I have two options, 60 Hz and 120 Hz. So see, this is at 60. Check this out, check the mouse, and now this is at 120. So yes, now I got my screen at 120 Hz. So once that I was fully satisfied that my screen is working perfectly fine and there are no problems with it, then I proceeded to close up the laptop. First I completely shut down the laptop. Then I just basically fixed up the top part, all the screws, tightened up them, and then the plastic part, and then I flipped the bottom side, and then there I tightened all the screws up, and my laptop was just good to go.